At some point you decided you were going to write, and you were going to write your story, and you were going to write it the way you wanted to write it. But there were some pieces that you were concerned about with your family. You wanted to be sensitive to other people around you. Share a little bit about what that was like and kind of how you got to that ability to write it and to be okay with it. And then maybe a little bit of what's happened since your family and friends have read it.
Yes, so we did talk quite a bit about that. And as I mentioned, that really was a barrier for me just in even writing this book. Even if I wasn't going to publish it, just writing it, because as I shared my story, I realized I was sharing part of their story, and was that fair to them? So being respectful of that. And you mentioned this book wasn't all about me. I really wanted it to be where I shared my story, but I did it in a way that wasn't playing the victim or pointing the fingers or bashing anyone or none of that. I just wanted it to be truthful and honest. And in the beginning of the book, I did write a disclaimer. And again, it was part of me feeling like I have to say that I was sensitive to that, and I thought about it quite a bit. And there was a point where I mentioned that I even thought about not saying anything, but that went against everything that this book was about, giving yourself permission to talk about things. I think we're taught so much to not talk about things, that to just keep it to ourselves. And so it's okay to say this was hard. It's okay to say I'm upset about this. It's okay to say this impacted me. And I realized I didn't need to share details and names and things like that but I could still share the experience. I could still share how things impacted me.